They've battled all regular season in the competitive Conference USA, and now it's time to crown a champion. The Conference USA Conference Championship game. Welcome, folks, to Ford Field, the home of the Lions here in Detroit, Michigan. As we see a squad from Conference USA, the Oklahoma State Cowboys taking on a playoff team from last year, the Missouri State Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kirk.
And, Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win. Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
It's third down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Out of the gun now on third down. Tries to get it to the running back, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Cowboys will have to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
A handoff from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Running with purpose. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. And the Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Increasing out motion from the offense. Now they call a run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Bears come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
It's a shotgun run call. And they'll bring him down after just... Pick up. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
On third down, it's a handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
At the 26. Coming up, fourth down.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
And now the 11th play on this long drive. An inside give now from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain. And the Bears are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the out route. Good enough for first down yardage. Offense in hurry-up mode. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bears.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback keeps the football. Jukes to get free. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Receiver makes the catch. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. A new set of downs after that completion.
Good enough for a first down.
It's a quarterback keeper. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. Third down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, first down. But no, the defensive line.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Cowboys looking to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Gray. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Look out, room to run here. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense set up. This is play number 10 in this series. Looking to pass here on second down. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchdown. Offense makes their way on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That pass is caught. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Caught near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, up and good. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught by the receiver. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Gets into space at the 50. Here he goes. At the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Crosses the 35. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's the target, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. This offense is still clicking. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. all the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Cowboys.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense comes out to start this drive. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Snags the quick throw. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Bears hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Throw to the running back in the flat. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it second and short. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Bears starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. A gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Can he make it to the marker? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And we're head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And now the handoff. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now it's 2nd down here. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
It's an outbound, the catch made, and he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up for a first down and goal. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit. Rid of the football.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, a Conference USA Championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the second half of the CUSA Championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Cowboys will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a first down pass attempt. A short completion of the tight end. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
This is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Cowboys will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And the Cowboys line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And the defense wraps him up. 2nd and goal for the offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. He'll try a pass here. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The Bears offense is on the move now. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
This is a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Give it to the back again. He gets loose. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Handoff to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
And the Bears have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 2nd down after that completion. Movement here from the tight end. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the first down. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Fire to the right side, complete. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
17 on the play. First down for the offense.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short game.
The pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a 4th down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming...
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter, a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The Bears are in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Can he get there on the ground? One down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10. And the Bears make up enough to get a 1st down there. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Muscles past the defender. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Cowboys begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. And the quarterback keeps it here. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead. You get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
Grinding away with a running game. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Looks right for a quick completion. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
And the quarterback just kneels down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Talk about a perfect end to the regular season, becoming champions of Conference USA. They've accomplished a goal, and they've made their case. Now it comes down to what the committee decides to do to see if this championship team is going to get an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Thank you.